Hello, welcome to the Gravity DevOps. If you want to become a DevOps engineer in 2025, so this video is for you. Today we will share a step-by-step roadmap to master DevOps, right? So from basic to advanced topic and with the latest trends and technology, right? So whether you are a beginner or looking to level up your DevOps skill, I have got you covered. So let's dive in. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more DevOps content. So I will share this link in the description box. Let's talk about the DevOps roadmap for 2025. All right. So in the first section, we have Linux and shell scripting. Right. So first you need to learn Linux since the most DevOps works happens in the Linux environments only. Okay. And mastering basic commands like ls, grep, and awk, set, etc is very crucial. Right. And for the automation purpose, right, you can learn bash scripting. Right. So whenever you are doing anything on the Linux server, so it will help you to automate those processes. Right. So next, understand the concept of the networking, like HTTP, HTTPS, DNS, load balancing, and firewall. Right. The security is also important. So we will learn about like SSS, TLS, and IM best practices to implement, right? Then we will talk about uh, the version control. So, version control is the backbone of DevOps, right? So, learning Git, branching, Git merging, Git reverse, and Git pull request, right? So also get comfortable with the GitHub Actions and GitHub workflows, right? So that will help you to learn CI/CDs, right? Now let's talk about the containerization and the orchestration. So containerization, containers are everywhere. Okay, learn how to create images, write Docker files, and use Docker Compose for multi-container applications, right? So you can build the multi-stages builds and also learn about the Docker networking because it's the more important thing, right? Now let's talk about the K8s. So K8s means your Kubernetes, right? So Kubernetes is a must, right? And you can start with the pods, deployment, service, and then you can move to the advanced topics like Helm, RBAC, network policies, pod securities, network securities, and then in the very advanced topic, we have multi-cluster, service mesh, Cilium, and many more things, right? Then you can talk about, let's say, if you want to create infrastructure with the automation, right? So we have Terraform for infrastructure as a code, right? So you can learn about writing SCL. So SCL means that is HashiCorp language, right? So you can create your own modules, learn about the different providers. Then we have the Terraform cloud. So to store your configuration or the SCL code, you can store it on the Terraform cloud. Then we have the state file management. So whenever we are creating any resources, anything on the cloud with the help of Terraform, so it will also manage a state file. Okay. So we can also store that in multiple backends, right? And then you can learn about best practices and security, right? So now let's talk about the Ansible. So in the Ansible, helps automate the configuration task. Okay, and you can learn about like playbooks, roles, Jinja templating, and infrastructure automation also. Let's say you want to uh, install databases in thousands of servers, right? So how you can achieve that? And it is very impossible task to log in into each and every server and install the MySQL database server in every server, right? So with the Ansible, you can do it with a single command, or you can write the playbooks to install and configure those databases, right? Now, let's talk about the CI/CD and DevOps. So, as we know that DevOps is evolving every day, right? So, there is also a need of security in the DevOps. So, there is a new term introduced that is called DevSecOps, right? And there are a lot of jobs available for the this new role, DevSecOps, right? So, continuous integration and continuous deployment are the core of DevOps practices, right? And you can start with Jenkins, then you can explore uh, GitHub Actions, GitLab, CI/CD, right? And you can create your own pipelines as a code, and you can learn about parallel and the distributed builds and how to manage your configuration secret of the databases and the application in the CI/CD. Okay, then we will talk about the cloud platform. So we have multiple cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, GCP, right? And AWS is the most popular cloud for the DevOps. So you can learn about EC2, S3, IAM, VPC, load balancer, and the auto scaling. Right. Then we have the AWS Lambda and RDS. So you can also learn about how to deploy Lambda functions and how to create databases with the help of RDS. Then we have the managed Kubernetes that is called EKS. So it is also very important, right? And then we have the ECS. Now let's talk about the observability, right? So you can use the tools for logging and monitoring to monitor the performance of your application, or you can monitor what is happening inside your cluster or servers, right? So we have Prometheus and Grafana that is used for Kubernetes monitoring. Then we have ELK Stack, Elastic Search, Logstash, and Kibana. So you can store the logs from multiple sources and you can put in a single storage, right? And you can view it with the help of Kibana. Then you can use the Loki, Fluentd, and Fluentmid for fetching the logs, right? Then tracing and debugging. So for the tracing and debugging, we have the Open Telemetry. So after the Kubernetes, so Open Telemetry is the second popular tool in the DevOps, right? So you can learn about more about the telemetry. Then we have the Jaeger, so it will also help you to trace your requests in the Kubernetes cluster, right? Then for the alerting and the incident management, we have PagerDuty, we have Opsgenie, and then for the chaos engineering, we have Litmus Chaos and Gremlin, right? So, let's talk about the performance and the cost optimization. So, it is very important to optimize the cost of your infrastructure because nobody want to pay more for their resources, right? So, you have to help organization to manage their cost, and you can give them suggestion how to monitor and how to optimize their cost. So for that purpose you can learn about cost explorer as your cost management, and you can use the spot instances and you can use the reserve instances to optimize the cost. Then we have to optimize the performance, right? So for the optimizing your performance, you can use Kubernetes auto scaling, right? And then we have the CDN and caching algorithms. So CDN is also used by the Netflix and Facebook like application to increase the performance of their application. Then we have some advanced topic that we will cover in this course, that is site reliability engineering. Okay, so we will learn about SI, SLI, SLOs, and error budget, incident response, right? Then we will also learn about the service mesh. So service mesh will help you to, implement security and implement traffic policies like that. So we have Istio, Linkerd, Cilium. Okay, so it will help you traffic shaping, observability, and security. Then we have the FinOps and the cloud governance. So earlier I also discussed about like how you can help the organization to optimize their cost, right? And you should be aware about the cost, like what resource are you creating and how much they will charge in a month. Then we also know like AI is in the boom, right? So how we will implement AI with the help of the DevOps, right? How we can help businesses that are using the AI, or that who are providing the AI services like ChatGPT, right? DeepSeek, and there are a lot of AI models or AI technologies are coming. So how would you create and how do you implement your DevOps in the AI solution? So we also have the MLOps for that, right? So how to follow this roadmap? So this is the question, right? So first you have to start with the beginner. Okay, so in the beginner you have to learn about Git, Docker, Terraform, and some AWS basics, right? Then you can learn about Kubernetes, Jenkins, Ansible, and then cloud native DevOps. So every cloud also have their managed DevOps services. You can learn about that also. And then you have the some advanced topic like GitOps, DevSecOps engineering, SRE, AI-driven DevOps, right? So this roadmap is designed for 2025 with the latest trend. Okay, so I will drop this link in the description section, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. So we will continue this series, okay, and I will post a whole free DevOps course in this YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe this channel if you want to learn the DevOps. Thanks for watching.